Barely 6 months after the governor of Niger State, Abubakar Sani Bello, warned that terrorists and other criminal elements were just a few hours to the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. About 11 persons in the past 1 week have been abducted in the FCT by gunmen. This has been a major source of worry to residents of Abuja. The good news, however, is that the professor of economics, his 2 children and 3 others who were abducted at the Giri quarters of the University of Abuja have been rescued by security operatives. Now, what are the lessons to learn from this incident? What are the things that must be put in place to forestall any other ugly incidents in the FCT and, of course, Nigeria? What are the numbers to call in case of any form of distress? What must residents do to help security agencies in the fight against abduction and other criminal activities in the FCT? Guests on Nigeria Today will be providing answers to these pertinent questions in a moment. My name is Lydia Odidiochi. Thank you for joining us once again. We'll be right back. With me to discuss updates on the release of staff of University of Abuja via Zoom is the Vice Chancellor of the University of Abuja, Professor Abdul Rashid Na'ala. Welcome to Nigeria Today and thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Thank you, listeners.
We also have with us in the studio the Police Public Relations Officer, FCT Command, DSP Josephine Adi. You are also welcome to Nigeria Today.
Thank you, Lydia. Thank you for having me.
Okay. I'll start with you, Josephine. Could you give us an update with the information available to you on what happened at Giri quarters of the University of Abuja, from the kidnap of the victims to when and how they were rescued?
Well, the unfortunate incident happened on the 2nd of this month at midnight. We received a distress call, and we quickly mobilized our men on getting to the scene. Unfortunately, they were already they adopted this staff of the university, and 9-year-olds, 6 of them were adopted, and we quickly mobilized our operatives in synergy with other security agencies, and we moved in to search in the forest. And quite fortunately for us, we were able to rescue the victims in the early hours of this morning at around 6:55 a.m. We rescued the victim unharmed, and arrest has been made, and we are still arrest is still ongoing. Investigation is still ongoing. I wouldn't want to give much out there.
Of course,
because of, yes.
We understand. Now, thank God they were rescued and they are alive. We thank God for that. Now, what are some of the lessons we must learn from these incidents at the University of Abuja as security agents, as residents, and of course other stakeholders? What should we learn from this?
The lessons there is the security agencies, the police, we are out there. We keep saying, we keep displaying our distress numbers out there, and we need the public to trust us and call us. And our numbers there, they are the quick response numbers. When you call us, we'll be there on time. And the stakeholders, we still wish that they continue with the cooperation that we have been getting from them.
Okay.
We still want to continue with that support and cooperation from the stakeholders.
Okay, thank you. Now let me go to the Vice Chancellor. Let's hear from you directly. What actually happened on that ugly day? How did you feel? And now that they are rescued, what is the atmosphere like at the university community?
Well, thank you very much. First and foremost, I want to thank God Almighty. I want to thank, the security agencies. They were marvelous. They did their work. With God on our side, supporting us, Nigerian people all over, given the fact that this is the capital city, this is the University for National Unity, the UFA of Nigeria. Everybody rallied around us and prayed, and the teamwork actually worked, because it was a teamwork. The stakeholders, the community, our own safety unit, the police, the DSS, the army. Everybody worked together. And it just shows that when Nigerians join hands together, we're very strong and we can get things done. The lessons we have learned from this is that we must work together. There must be coordination, total coordination, ways that each will listen to the other and strategize and ensure that there is no doubts about the need to forge this strongness, this strong support. Well, the situation currently is very calm. People are excited that our loved ones, the three staff, academic staff, two academic staff, one non-teaching staff, the three children of staff, that they're all back. They're all back. I've seen them. All of them are looking well. With the exception of trying to just give them immediate, check up here and there. They really have come back, and we are all excited. The university, is come out of a very tragic, a very sad situation to a very joyous situation. But we are also determined to continue to forge ahead. We are a university that must lead this nation, that must work with others to help Nigeria to develop, to train young people to be leaders of tomorrow in different areas, to help Nigeria to catch up in the world of nations, in the community of nations. And so we are up to our responsibilities, researchers, academic, non-teaching, everybody. I think we are putting this behind us, but we are also taking lessons that we are learning from it, to be more, to continue to be vigilant, to continue to work with security agencies, to seek to have all our areas, that are porous, to be fenced, to ensure that, we leave no stone unturned in ensuring that our security is very tight.
Vice Chancellor, I was actually going to ask you how they got access to those people that were abducted, but you've answered that and also heard from you the lessons learned. Now, what about the victims themselves? How are they doing right now?
Well, the truth is that the individuals that you're asking about, what about those who are kidnapped and who are released? Is that your question?
That's my question. That's my question.
Sorry?
That's my question. How are the victims now, the rescued staff and their children? How are they doing now? And how secure is the school now? Because this incident has made some parents really feel afraid or agitated.
Well, I know that they're doing well. They have been attended to at the hospital. They have thoroughly been examined. They want to see if there is anything. I was there personally. I saw each of them. And I want to thank our security personnel. They made us proud. They made Nigeria proud. My colleague here, I think we met, and I cannot be more impressed by all the fantastic work they have done in this endeavor. Each one of them I met, I spoke to them, I exchanged words with them, and I saw the spirit of not giving up, the spirit of, we are back, and we will continue to move forward. And I think that is the spirit, that is the UFA spirit,
Now, Vice Chancellor, let me still stay with you. To forestall future occurrence, would you contemplate the use of technology, for example, CCTV cameras and other security measures to ensure the safety of the university community going forward?
Absolutely. We're already doing that. We already have CCTV cameras all around. We are going to do more in areas that we do not have this. We are having other things that I may not even tell you here. And we're going to do more. The truth is that the moment, this time in Nigeria is a dangerous time. And for this kind of things to have happened in our nation, and the other stories that we've been hearing about other parts of Nigeria, especially recently, these are things of concern. So we're going to double up efforts, more CCTV camera, more security network. This is electronic age, and we have to explore the best possible, those gadgets to also provide additional security to our campuses.
Okay, now let me go to Josephine. What should residents of Abuja do in case of any distress? Are there any numbers that we can call?
Yes, like I said before, the residents need to take security very serious. And the numbers there, I don't know, we've been displaying our numbers, they are out in the domain, and we've been talking about it. Reach out to these numbers when you have challenges or when you are in distress or emergencies, and they feel reluctant in using these numbers. The numbers, again, they are out there on the screen right now. If you find yourself in distress or there's any emergency, call these numbers. Provide us with timely and useful information to help us prevent most of these crimes.
Okay, thank you. Well, we shall be going on a short break. We will be back shortly to ask more questions. Stay with us.
This is NTA News 24 broadcasting from Abuja. You can watch us anywhere, anytime on the following platforms. For more information, log on to our website www.nta.ng or join us on our social media handles, Facebook at NTA News 24.
For comments, suggestions and inquiries, send an email to news24@nta.gov.ng or call us on the following numbers.
NTA News 24,
news and more news.
You're welcome back. The program is Nigeria Today, and we are discussing updates on the release of staff of University of Abuja. Our guests are still with us. Let me continue with Josephine. What role can the use of technology, especially tracking devices, play in this matter? And how far have the police taken advantage of these technologies to curb insecurity?
Of course, tracking was one of the technology used. We used during this operation. We used the tracking system to track the phones of the stolen phones of the victims, and I wouldn't want to give much on that for investigation sake, because we are still investigating, so I wouldn't want to talk much on that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Vice Chancellor, I'm coming over to you. As of course, people are watching the program right now, and somebody raised a concern. A viewer is saying the university is still porous. What is being done to ensure that the security, the community, university community is secure?
Yes, well, thank you so much. I really am grateful to the listener, to the viewer that said that. Fencing is taking place. We started this, many, many months before now. We are really fencing up. We have gone very far. We continue to do that. As I said, we are deploying CCTV camera, different other techniques and strategies. Yes, for many years, our university have been quite furious, but we have learned our lesson. For many, many years, we are also have made decisions, to change the security network. And we're already doing that. We've gone far. And we are not looking back. We are going to make sure that we complete this. Government is supporting us. Actually, federal government released a lot of money this year, this year for us, which we are using in the ongoing fencing of the university. So we are going to be one of the most secure universities in Nigeria eventually, because of the realities that we have gone through. As a university, one of the first things we do is to study exactly what has happened, to learn from it, to strategize. I mean, we are the ones that train security people. We train, intelligence. We do a lot of other things. That is what we do best. And we're going to deploy all our brains, all our thoughts, all our ideas, to ensure that this never happens again. We have ways of detecting everybody that comes into our campus. We make sure that people use their ID in ways that we will know even from far who they are, whether they are part of us or they are just coming for other businesses. As you know, a university, welcome guests. People come to our library, they come to use our laboratory. We collaborate with industries. We have so many things that we do as a university. So we also have to put smart strategies, therefore, and that is what we are doing. We're looking for smart strategies, even smarter strategies this time around. So, we will continue to do this. We're just so happy that government is ready to support us. The security people are ready to work with us. They have worked with us. They have demonstrated that we are one. And my own advice really is that wherever we join forces together, we will overcome. And that's what we have done in this case. And now we really succeeded as Nigerians.
We thank you for reassuring us. Now, VC, still stay with you. Security, they say, is everyone's business. How do you hope to drive this message to the university community to ensure that they say something whenever they see something, and also collaborate as well as cooperate with security agencies in order to secure them even better?
It's so important. Human intelligence is the greatest intelligence. I mean, no matter how you put technology, no matter how you use drones to follow people, no matter how you use smartphones to record voices, I mean, if human beings do not report what they have seen, if they are not helpful in the communities they are, I mean, you can feel the weather, you can look at people, and even if they make signs, you can easily interpret. There are things you might not even be able to do with gadgets. And human intelligence is the best. And I think security that are saying, the police is your friend. I mean, they're making an important point. DSS are your friends. I mean, the army is your friend. They're here to defend the nation. They're giving their lives to the nation, to people, so that all of us can go to bed and sleep well. And so we must trust them. We must work with them. We must provide intelligence. And that is really one of the things we're going to emphasize in our university. We're going to make sure that everybody is an intelligence officer. Anybody is playing the role of an intelligence officer. That it's not just the people in the safety unit that are doing it, but every student, every academic staff, every non-teaching staff. We will make sure that we have a strategy in which we are full.
Okay, Josephine, you seem to have lost him there. Josephine, what level of assurance will you give to residents of Abuja who are willing to give useful information to the police in case they see something and of course the protection of their identity?
We always say it, that the public should provide us with information. Of course, when you provide us with information, we protect your identity. So I can assure the residents that the police is willing to protect your identity. Have confidence in the police. Come to us when you have useful information. Watch your environment. Pay attention to suspicious activities around you. Call us on the numbers, again, on the screen, in terms of distress, emergencies. When you have useful information, come to us, and I can assure you that we are going to protect your identity.
Okay, thank you very much. Still going back to the professor, the vice chancellor. Is there any other thing you would like to say to other heads of tertiary institutions on security, especially learning from your experience? And anything you also would like to add or say as we bring this program to a close?
Give confidence to staff and University of Abuja is determined to continue to move ahead, to do its semester, to have its programs, academic calendar executed, that people should go about their normal business of lectures, of research. You know, we will prevail as a university, that the general people, the good people of Nigeria will prevail, and that no matter what happens, the university must contribute its own quota to helping the nation to resolve this matter. So I want to call on my professors, lecturers, everybody, to get to their laboratories, to get to do their surveys and bring out ideas. We just started a center for security and legal studies. This center is going to work to think through our special situation, look at the cultural effect, look at all aspects of our lives. How do we devise our own security strategies as a nation to overcome what is going on? This is peculiarly, well, I agree, the whole world is dealing with different kind of security matter. But what is going on in Nigeria is peculiar to Nigeria. It's also peculiar to Africa. How do we find a Nigerian and African solution that is very effective? And we at the university, we're going to try our best to get this done. And I'm mobilizing everybody, students and staff, academic and non-teaching, to work hard and get this done.
Thank you very much for that. We hope that people can look into that. Of course, probably PhD or people doing their, of course, their thesis can use that as a topic. Let's see what comes out of that. Now, Josephine, is there any other thing you'd like to add or say as we bring the program to a close? Any advice for Nigerians, especially those of us living in the FCT?
Yes. My advice to the residents of the FCT is, please try to know your neighbors, because we find out that most residents don't even know their neighbors. When you see something, try to say something. Use our numbers out there. Call us. Give us timely information, and we will respond fast. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, I know much still needs to be said, but our time is up. Thank you for your insights. Vice Chancellor of the University of Abuja, Professor Abdul Rashid Naala, who joined us via Zoom. We appreciate your insights. And we also thank the Police Public Relations Officer, FCT Command, DSP Josephine Ade. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And to you, the viewer out there, thank you once again for staying with us. We're glad. Nigeria Today is on weekdays at 7:30 in the evening. You can also watch the program on www.youtube.com/NTA News 24 Hub. My name is Lydia Odijochi. Bye for now. See you on Monday.